Gabriel Garcia Marquez said that the best writing is always transparent. And I took that to heart, so a year ago I decided on New Year's Eve, not this year, but a year ago, whatever, 12 months ago, I decided to write down without any inhibition, and if I didn't care what anyone thought, my most sincere, without any judgment, my most sincere, transparent, and honest New Year's wishes. And make them into a list, and I'm just going to read those for you now. These are my New Year's wishes. I wish I was always caught in the center of an orgasm, pressed against a woman who is always wanting to come on me. I want her to be a strong, hilarious, and bravely tender genius, continuously pressing my back to cold earth and nothing ever obscuring the sky and the stars' crystal goblets, breaking her unconscious at the crown of her sacred skull. I want there to be sacred skulls. I want there to be pools of blood, rivers of blood, fountains of blood springing from the streets ringed by silver embossed sacred skulls, and children dancing below them turning red. I want the revolution to be gorgeous. I want it to have happened yesterday. I want Obama to be totally black. And I want him to actually be a Marxist, anti-capitalist conspirator, with a legion of paramilitary, scholastic, socialistic guerrilla warriors hiding in the Catskills, awaiting his orders. I want the Hudson River to be clean and clear as the Caribbean. I want people to fish from it with their hands. I want the fish to be gold and white and healthy, like Jesus. I want Jesus to not be Jesus. I wish Jesus, Muhammad, and Buddha hadn't been so sure of their transcendence. I want them to have been women, old women, grandmas. I want the world to be split into 3 major religions that worship 3 old grandmas. I wish their names were Johanna, Maha, and Bodhi, and their greatest accomplishment had been they each baked really spectacular loaves of bread. And sectarian arguments centered around whose recipe had been most superior. I wish wars had been fought by all the armies of each religion, baking their sacred grannies' recipes, then stuffing them into the mouths of starving mobs. And the starving mobs would have judged which one was most superior, and we would have conquered in that way. I wish that's how wars were fought. Believers stuffing delicious sacred breads into the mouths of starving mobs. I wish that was the history of war. I wish that were the history of religion. I wish atheists were witches instead. I wish everything in Harry Potter was real. I wish I had wings and a tail and tentacles for genitals and plastic surgeons only existed to make us more mythological. I wish the new healthcare plan granted everyone one free mythological appendage surgery. I wish Sarah Palin was a moose. Just a goofy moose in a mountain somewhere. I wish Rush Limbaugh was actually Jabba the Hutt and everything in Star Wars was real too. I wish Einstein had openly been an alien and instead of the moon landing, old people talked about the day Einstein left Earth in his spaceship after killing Hitler in a really awesome laser war. I wish I could unbomb Hiroshima, cover it in honey and petals, unplant all the GMO crops, but I wish some trees had flames for leaves. I wish I could set fire to the poison in my blood. I wish Milton Friedman had committed suicide at a young age, and communism wasn't a bad word. I wish I had never known hunger, or that everyone had. I wish I wasn't terrified of you. I wish Valerie Solanas had shot Reagan instead. Not because he was a bad president, he wasn't yet, just because she hated his movies. I wish women greeted each other by grabbing each other's breasts or maybe just smashing them together. I wish there were oceans of honey. Webbed ponds of teeth and fog, fountains of blood and bones, and beauty were undefined. I wish we were always shining. I wish all my greatest loves were one polymorphous woman with 5 heads who always wanted to be coming on me. As I shout the name of the old granny I was raised to worship but no longer believe in. Johanna, oh Johanna. As the 5-headed, strong, hilarious, and bravely tender genius shakes me by the blood fountain below the sky, which is always clear, ink black above her, as the stars like crystal goblets burst, breaking her unconscious over her quintuplet, sacred crowns.